everyone, it's Rachel. Happy 2022. I thought it would be a good idea to start off the year with a new charm update because I haven't done one in 5 months or so, and I've got a few different charms to show you today. So I guess let's just begin really in no particular order at all. I think I might show you this one first, which is probably my favorite creation out of the bunch that I'm going to be showing you today. So this is a little nerdy bookworm cat. So it's pretty much just a white cat sitting on top of a stack of kind of old-fashioned, like vintage books. And I think my favorite thing would have to be the little gold glasses that I made and shaped for the cat. I just think they look very cute and very dainty. They did take quite a while to shape properly and get them the right size and how I wanted them to look, but overall I'm really happy with the way that they turned out. I do actually have a tutorial on this figurine, as well as lots of others that I'm going to be showing you in this video today. So if you are interested in any of the tutorials and you'd like to learn how to make them, I'll leave all of those videos linked down in the description box below. Next up is a figurine that I made for Halloween, and if you can't tell already, my favorite animal is a cat, or cats. So there are lots of cat creations in this charm update. So this was one I made for Halloween. It's just a little cat in a pumpkin patch, and it's just on like a grey granite base, and there's a bunch of different sized and coloured pumpkins around the little cat, and I think this one looks super cute. Again, I do have a tutorial on it. Next, I've got some polymer clay paper clips or bookmarks that I made, and these are all kind of like vegan inspired designs which I made for World Vegan Day back in November. So I think I will show you them all individually so you can see them in a little bit more detail. The first one we have here is a kawaii avocado, and the back just looks like this. They're all glazed with UV resin, so they're super shiny. And I really love all of these designs. I don't know which one I would say is my favorite because I really like them all. Anyway, this next one is a little cow, which again I really like. Then I've got a kawaii earth. And the last one is a little piggy. The next one is very simple and small, but it's just this little kawaii banana, which I really like, and I have a video on if you'd like to learn how to make it. Here's what the peel looks like. I tried to make it look a little bit realistic by adding some brown spots, and then of course it's got like the little kawaii face on the actual banana part. Moving back onto the cat themed charms, I have these 2 cat donuts, and it's pretty much just a donut with like a little cat going through the center, or that's what it's meant to look like anyway. So I've got 2 of these slightly different. This first one is a white cat in a rainbow donut. And then this one here is a little grey cat in a chocolate donut, and it has some very large rainbow sprinkles. So there's just what they look like side by side. I have another dessert themed cat, and this one is a chocolate tart cat. So, so the base is a chocolate tart when it wants to focus. Oh, and that's the wrong side. So the base is a chocolate tart, and then there's a little white cat popping out, and then on top it's got some chocolate sauce, sprinkles, cream, and a little cherry as well. I also have this stack of pancakes which is cat themed, so I've made the actual pancakes like a cat instead of adding a cat to the pancakes. So on top it's got some maple syrup, there's some cream, sprinkles, and a strawberry this time. And then of course there's a little tail, and I like the way this one came out. Next up, I'm going to show you some charms from a video that I made where I remake my followers' charms from Instagram. So pretty much I put out a post on Instagram, and my followers see it and they send me a photo of a creation they might like me to remake. So these next 6 charms are all from that video, which of course you can watch. I'll leave the link down below. So the first one is this little polymer clay axolotl shaker. So it's mostly made out of polymer clay, and then this part in the middle is kind of like interactive, and it's a shaker. So it's got some oil and some little micro marbles and glitters in it which can move around. And I'll leave the names of all the original artists on the screen somewhere so that you can check them out after this video. Next, I've got this little kawaii bear, and it's just got a succulent on its back, and I really liked this design, so I chose to recreate it. Then we've got a little bunny cake pop, and this is a flat back charm, but it's very like pastel and, oh, I can't even hold it properly. It's just very pastel and simple, but I really love the design of this one as well. I then have this little baby chick charm, and it's kind of like sea themed, and I thought this was a very unique idea. So it's wearing like a nappy or a diaper, and then on top of its head it's got a little starfish and some seaweed as well. This one here is a mixture of polymer clay and wire resin dip art. So in the center we have this little bunny unicorn or bunny corn, and it's got a little flower on its head, and you can see a tiny little blue horn. And then the flower I actually created from resin dip art. So I used this really thin gold wire, the same that I actually used for the glasses on my bookworm cat, and I made each of the petals, and then I dipped them in some really thick resin and I colored it, and it created this really cool flower effect when I joined all the petals together. And then finally for the recreation charms, I have this waffle cone panda. So the ears are meant to be like Oreos, and then on top we have some like matcha cream, and then some bits of bamboo. And again, I just really liked the colors and the design of this charm, so I decided to recreate it. So here I have some little dragon figurines to show you. I used to love making dragons when I first started clay, and I haven't for a while, but I thought it might be fun to come up with some designs again. So these were the first two that I made. It was actually this one first, so I'll show you individually. This one is a little galaxy themed dragon, and you can see by the pose he's just kind of sitting down, but I added some really fine glitter for the stars, and I've also used some colored chrome kind of powders to make like little parts in the galaxy. So this is what the back looks like. The scales go all the way from down the head to the tail, and then it's of course got little wings as well. This one very much reminds me of Toothless, but of course it's a little galaxy dragon. And then this one here, I wanted to try out a different pose to make the dragon. So it's in like a pouncing position. And this one is mainly black with a few blue and purple and kind of like periwinkle little features. And I really like the colors on this one, so that's what the back looks like. It's got a very spiky tail. The colors are the same on the wings. And then of course it's got all its like little scales on the front of its face too. This next design I'm going to be showing you I made last year, and I did film it and make a tutorial on it, but in the end I decided not to upload it because I didn't really like the way that it turned out. And again, of course, it's cat themed, and it is this little, oh, that's very bright and washed out. It's this little raincoat cat. I don't know what else to say about it. So it's a little white cat kind of standing in a really big oversized yellow raincoat, and then to go with it I also made this little umbrella, but I didn't like the way that it turned out. And it is actually kind of like interactive, so I made a spot for the umbrella to stick in here, so it looks like he is holding it, if I can get it right. There we go. So that's what it looks like when the pieces are sitting together. And also, if you can kind of notice on the umbrella, if I focus it a bit better, I've added some little resin drops to kind of look like raindrops. But again, I kind of pondered this idea for a while, and then I made it, and then I didn't really like the way that it turned out overall, so I just never uploaded the footage. This next lot of charms I'm going to show you are charms from my beginners videos, so they're all very kind of simple designs for beginners to make. I actually have 10 charms here. 5 are from one video, and then 5 are from another video that I'm still editing and I'm going to upload very soon. But I wanted to include them all in this charm update to kind of, I don't know, not get it over and done with, but just to show you. So starting off, I've got this s'mores charm. Then there is, I'll just grab them at random, there's a present. I've got this little cactus with a pink and yellow flower, and this is a flat back charm. Actually, most of these are flat back charms, just to keep it nice and simple for the beginners. Then I've got a little bear. There's also a kawaii little kitten. A pink macaron. this bird's nest with 3 eggs in it. A rainbow lollipop. This very basic carrot. And then finally a slice of watermelon. So again, I've uploaded one of these videos, so you will find half the charms in that one, and then the other one I'm still yet to upload. And then this final lot of charms here are all kind of charms that I've made very recently. So these ones haven't quite been finished off. None of these have glaze or anything, but I wanted to show you anyway. I might begin by showing you the little group of chubby dinos. So if you know me, you know that I like to make chubby dinosaurs, and it's kind of been like a whole collection type of thing where I sell them, and I've made them and I've done tutorials, but I wanted to make a few different varieties because I usually just stick with the original kind of green design that I've come up with. So I might actually start with the green one. So this one here is a little green chubby dinosaur, and the spikes on this one are actually rainbow, minus of course a green spike because I thought it might be too much if the dinosaur's green and it also has a green spike. So I left that one out, but then of course it's also got the 3 little signature kind of chubby animal hearts on the back, and I just really love the colors of this one, and yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about it. Then I've got these ones. So these are very similar to the green one in that they are like a pearl design. So this is a white pearl chubby dino, which looks like this from the front, and then here are the spikes. And for this one I did include a green spike in the rainbow colors, and I decided to start the rainbow with purple on this one. I'm not exactly sure why, but I did. And again, it's got the 3 signature hearts. These ones are different colors though. And this little guy here is very, very similar, except that it is like a, or it's not a black, it's more like a very navy blue, like pearly color. And again, it's got the same colored spikes and then also the same colored hearts as well. So I made these 2 as kind of like a little yin yang kind of design, and I really like the way that they look together. And then of course we have this final chubby dino, which is a pastel rainbow dino. So it's just made with regular white clay, there's no pearl on this one, and then the spikes again are rainbow, but they're all the pastel colors, and same with the little hearts as well. Then lastly, for the chubby dino related designs, I made this little cactus, and it is a chubby dino inspired cactus. So it's got a grey granite pot, it's got some brown dirt in there, and then the actual cactus itself is a green chubby dino. So you can see that I've got the little kawaii face, I've added the spikes, and then it's also got lots of little dots in it for the cactus parts, and I've also decided on top to add a very vibrant pink, orange, and yellow flower. I then have 2 more charms which kind of go together as a pair, and these are little chubby jellyfish designs which I have made before in my chubby animal collectibles, kind of like the dinosaur, but these are different versions and they are dessert or sweet versions. So the first one I have is a brown chubby when it wants to focus, I might have to hold it back here. The first one is a brown chubby jellyfish, and it is chocolate themed. So the base is kind of meant to resemble a waffle cone a little bit, so it looks like an ice cream. And then it's like a chocolate jellyfish, and on top there's just some toppings. There's chocolate sauce, some little nut pieces, cream, and strawberry. And then this next one over here is kind of like a strawberry rainbow themed one. So the jellyfish itself is a pink color, then the tentacles I made rainbow, and on top, again, it's got some toppings. We've got chocolate sauce, rainbow sprinkles, cream, and this one has a cherry. I then actually have 2 more dragon designs to show you. So I did kind of lie, this is chubby dinosaur inspired, but it is meant to be like a chubby dinosaur inspired dragon. So I used the same green that I used for my chubby dinos, and then the spikes are very similar in the shape and the color. For the eyes on this one, I decided to use purple because I thought they might contrast, or I thought they would contrast really nicely against the green. And of course it's got some little gold horns. And this is just what the back looks like. It's got the 3 little hearts for the chubby animal collectibles. I thought that might be like a nice little touch. and the side. And then of course this one's just in the little sitting position again, so it just kind of sits really nicely like that. Then this dragon here is probably one of my favorites. Again, I wanted to try out a new pose, so I did like a little kind of like a begging pose where it's up on its back legs and it's got its little front paws out in front of it. So this is mainly a white dragon with some rainbow features. So I've done like a purple belly, I've done the eyes green, and the wings are a gradient from pink to purple. Then the other features are rainbow. So it's got just 2 rainbow scales up the top, or rainbow horns, sorry. And then the scales that run down along the head and to the back are rainbow, whoops. And they're in that same shape as the chubby dino as well. I just really liked that kind of triangle-y square kind of shape. And then the final design I have to show you today is this one. So I have actually filmed a tutorial on it, so it will be coming very soon. I haven't quite finished it off and glazed some of the different bits and pieces on it, but this is like an ice cream animal sundae, or an animal ice cream sundae. Or no, not sundae, banana split, sorry. So running along the bottom here, firstly it's got a plate, and then we've got a banana which is cut in half, and then in the center we've got some Neapolitan scoops of ice cream. So on the end here there's a little white cat, there's a pink bunny, and a chocolate brown bear. And they're just decorated with some different syrup, and I've also got some blobs of whipped cream over the place with some cherries as well. So again, like I said, I'm still in the process of editing this video and finishing off the actual piece, but it will be coming soon, and yeah, I really like the way that this one turned out. So these are all the charms that I have to show you for this charm update. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel for lots more crafty videos, and I can't wait to keep filming and making more videos this year. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!